Nintendo has announced how Fortnite is creature liberated for its Selector comfort to correspond in the discovery of the E3 Live video games show in Los Angeles. Yet, the produce is bounded to the name's recent gamer-standing fight royale regime and will not involve the unique Rescue the Planet company op substance. Nintendo as well show Excellent Break Brothers Final will involve each nature to include emerging in preliminary versions. It outlined it as the largest crossover vehicle in game story. How Tool the Fight play will involve the Japan company's own letter, Mario, Zelda and the Splatoon Inklings, as such of tertiary party developers, such as Definitive Imaginations Puff, Metal Pinion Continuous Serpent and Sound the Urchin. Nintendo recognized how its judgment to involve lot fighters of the history intended how down there was a bounded quantity of new challenges. But it added how Ridley, a dragon-like bad guy of the Metroid deductible, would be turned on for the at first period. The name is anticipated be one of the largest releases yet for the 15-monthly-old game's car, and Nintendo consumable the great bulk of its live video representation description the play's features. The multiplayer fight play, that lets up to 8 players competitive at one day, is due to go on selling on December 7. The is a Break Brothers representation for the largest devoted Break Brothers players, and he's pleasant to see Nintendo implicitly identify the Break Society's significance following they've fought to be acknowledged for so length. Nintendo announced in April how it had sold out 17.7 millionth units of the Selector today, and prediction it would sell a future 20 millionth above the next year. How would present a lot superior outcome rather than how controlled by its forerunner, the Wii U. Lot analysts trust how a absence of irresistible substance in the Wii U's other year of produce introduced to its underperformance. The start of a Selector publication of Fortnite, that is already an enormous hit on some platforms, should assist escape a reiterate of how issue. Selector owners will be capable to competitive versus such already game Fortnite on Xbox A, PC, Mac and portable devices, but not versus game console for gamers since of restrictions superimposed by Sony. It was wide rumored how Epical Games' Fortnite was manufacturing its way to the Selector, but an over-than-expected produce gives Nintendo a superior opportunity of supporting Pulse via the summer months, annotated Piers Harding Rolls, Chief of Games Study at the IHS Market Consulting. In the history, Nintendo has frequently unsuccessful to supporting of tertiary party publishers due to its substance domination on its own platforms. The previous successful of the Selector has changed how dynamical, in-lot publishers acute to supporting the plate. Yet towards of Fortnite, down there were no main tertiary party surprises, that is maybe a slight frustrating, though as well a reflect of the seasonal prevalence of Nintendo's industry, in lot of releases upcoming to the end of the year. Some Selector games put in the searchlight for the Nintendo straight representation turned on, down there were no enormous surprises in Nintendo's representation, the business had already announced largest of the games it showed off up E3. While Nintendo liberated its Selector comfort in 2017, it hit the land fleeing and driven lot of its largest properties to the comfort during months. The produce of Excellent Break Brothers Final in December will fill in one of the largest noticeable at first party gaps in its link-up, and the insertion of each character how has always emerging in the play will pleasure Nintendo fans. Nintendo named it the largest game crossover vehicle in story, showing its definition to cast all it has at its return. And the exterior of the multiplayer break hit Fortnite on the Selector, as a complementary load, shows how tertiary party developers are readily to leap on executive board too much.